Hey guys, it's Jill K, functional nutritionist and owner of Down to Earth Wellness. I wanted to do a quick video for you. I was trying to do it outside, but it's way too windy and rainy, so inside it is. Today's video is called Fatigue Isn't the Cause, It's the Symptom. And what is your body trying to tell you? So in this video, you're going to learn how fatigue isn't really the cause, the main issue you have. It might just be a symptom of something going on that we need to work on and look at and explore and help the body bring itself back into balance so that those symptoms start to improve. So if you're dealing with fatigue, today's video is for you. Are you ready? Let's roll. So I have notes because I am organized like that. I'm going to share some tips right away and let's just dive in. So the body really speaks in the language of symptoms. It doesn't speak Spanish, doesn't speak French, doesn't speak German. I want to say Allemand. Isn't that German and French? It speaks in the language of symptoms, and when something's out of balance in our body, it starts to tell us via symptoms. And what can happen is we just ignore those symptoms, and they'll get louder and louder over time. Our body will tell us in more ways than one that is not happy with something, if it's digestion, if it's energy, if it's skin issues, if it's headaches, if it's brain fog. Those are all symptoms. And we live on a slope of health, right? Optimal health at one end, not so good health at the other end, disease, surgeries, really major health concerns. And our health moves up and down, can move up and down that slope. And often we experience some symptoms at first when we're towards optimal health. And those symptoms can get louder and louder and stronger as we move down the slope of health. So what we really want to do is tune in, listen to our body, what it's telling us, and move back up that slope of health. And that's what I'm going to help you do. So what is your body trying to tell you? First, tune in and think about that. Do you have any symptoms? Are you feeling tired but wired at night? Are you really tired in the morning? Are you craving coffee and stimulants throughout the day, maybe a 3 p.m. energy crash and you're reaching for donuts or carbs or sugar? Those are kind of symptoms, right? Your body's telling you different things there. Are you dealing with brain fog, headaches, hormonal issues? Those are all symptoms, and sometimes we mask them or ignore them. Take Advil for the headache. Maybe take something else for the bad cramps, and we kind of push on, grind on. And what I really want you to do is tune into those symptoms and ask yourself, what are you experiencing? Are you dealing with any symptoms, energy issues, sleep issues, stress issues? What's going on for you? What else? Maybe your energy is up and down all day. Is it on a roller coaster? Can you ask yourself that as well? Or do you have really balanced energy throughout the day where you feel really good, consistent energy? Maybe you are experiencing anxiety or your moods are all over the map, like you feel really stressed by the end of the day, or maybe you're anxious first thing in the morning, or are you waking up in the middle of the night with like a racing mind with a million things on your to-do list? Definitely let me know too. If you're watching this video, comment below, hit the like button, tag a friend. So I'd love to hear from you, how you're feeling. Or maybe you're noticing that your hormones are changing, your PMS is bad or perimenopause is bad. The symptoms are really not enjoyable. Cramps, PCOS, stuff like that, acne. Is your skin flaring up? What is it trying to tell you? I know when I was younger, I didn't really realize that the body spoke in the language of symptoms, and I was just like masking the issues, like, take Advil all the time for my headaches or cramps. But now I know what triggers those headaches. I know usually 99% of the time I have a pretty good idea, so I can work on those things, and the headaches have improved considerably. So that's really helped me to like become inquisitive or curious about what are these symptoms and what is my body trying to tell me? Where do I need to support it? Why is it so mad? Why am I getting acne or PMS? Or why is my energy so low? Things like that. We have to start questioning it and not just accept that fatigue is just the problem, because to me, fatigue is actually the symptom of a larger problem we have to work on. So other questions I have for you. Are you feeling just run down, burning the candle at both ends? Can you ask yourself what's going on? How are your stress levels? On a scale of 1 to 10, are you stressed to the max? Is your day packed from the time you wake up in the morning till when you go to bed? You're just go every day? Because that will definitely add to your stress load. So I'd like to know what your stress levels are like. Ask yourself that, from physical stress to emotional stress to chemical stress. What do you feel like your stress levels are like right now? And also then, how is your sleep? Are you sleeping 7 to 9 hours? Are you sleeping soundly? And are you waking up refreshed? Or are you going to bed past 10:30, looking at your phone, have your phone on beside your bed and it's dinging all night with curtains open with light shining in? If you're in the north, you know that we have the midnight sun. It can be very hard to sleep. You need dark curtains. So how is your sleep? Because sleep is the queen of everything. It's going to I don't know how to say that word, predict how the next day is going to go, how your energy and your stress levels and your cravings are going to go based on how you're sleeping. So start asking yourself, how is your sleep? What are you eating each day? And when are you eating? Are you eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Are you eating on the run? Are you eating just quick grab and go meals, snacky snacks, and feeling flustered? And is your blood sugar all over the map because it's crashing later? Maybe you don't even realize it's crashing, but are you dealing with cravings later on? And how's your exercise? Are you under exercising or over exercising? Both have cons. If you do too little or too much, it can be hard on the body. It can be a stress on the body. We want to find that sweet spot of exercise, right? Where you feel really good and energized afterwards. And how's your digestion? What is your body telling you there? Are you dealing with any gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, heartburn? Sometimes we totally think that belching and heartburn after meals is totally cool. It's not a sign of happy digestion. So there's stuff we can do there right away to get your digestion happier, stronger, so that you absorb your nutrients better, and then you have more energy, because we aren't just what we eat, we are what we absorb. And we have to be constantly detoxing our body while going to the bathroom every day. Otherwise, we're retoxing, and that will impact your energy. Also, your exercise. We really want to see how we're feeling with our exercise. Are we feeling depleted? Like our energy is just so low after exercise, or are we feeling good? Things like that. This is all very tied to your energy, as well as if you're under a lot of stress, that's going to really affect your energy and contribute to fatigue. It's very related to your adrenal health, your thyroid health. So what do we consider when we think of fatigue? So what I really consider, and what I like to work on with my clients in my Wild Energy Deep Dive, is adrenal health. Adrenals, how are your adrenals doing? The stress glands of the body, how are your stress levels doing? How is your diet? So we really look at that. Are your adrenals fried because you have been so stressed chronically for so long? So we really need to explore that and ask yourself, what are your stress levels like right now? Also, we want to look at thyroid health. Have you had your thyroid checked in the last few years? Full panel, not just TSH, but also thyroid antibodies, T3, T4. How's your thyroid doing? Let's explore that further, because that's very connected to energy as well, and fatigue. We also want to look at things like deficiencies. How is your digestion and your diet, but how are you absorbing your food? And are you low in any key nutrients such as iron, B12, very related to energy levels. I've always struggled with iron. That's just something I've always struggled with, as well with digestion, but it's gotten better and better. So we really want to look at deficiencies. Do you have a good amount of vitamin D? Are you eating well? Are you absorbing well? So that's something to consider. And then blood sugar balance. Are your meals balanced with protein, fat, and fiber? Or are they all over the map with lots of sugar and simple carbohydrates? Is your blood sugar going like a roller coaster all day, which will totally impact your energy and actually downstream impact your hormone health too, and your adrenals. So we really got to look at blood sugar balance. I can help you with that. Then we got to look at, of course, your sleep. Like I mentioned, sleep is queen. We really have to optimize sleep, get 7 to 9 hours of high quality sleep. So those are just some areas I would look at right away if someone's dealing with fatigue. Those are the key things I would jump on and want to look at with your health assessment, seeing how your diet, your lifestyle, and everything is looking and feeling. And look at your symptomology, see what your body's telling us. So yeah, I hope these tips help. Let me know if you're dealing with fatigue. Let me know if there's any other symptoms popping up. And if you want more help, I've got a freebie called the Fatigue Fix Checklist. You can grab the links in my bio, usually on Instagram. I've got 6 strategies that will help you have more energy in about 7 days. And if you want to start digging to the bottom of your fatigue so you can feel good and have more energy, I do have my Wild Energy Deep Dive. So you can feel free to book a free call. We can talk about it and go from there. So anyway, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.